Hello, Virgo, and welcome to my table and to your reading. So, I'm cleansing your deck here with some lovely Palo Santo. And I'm going to use a very, I'm doing the earth signs today, and it feels extra nice to be using this earthly, organic deck, kind of, called the Herbal Tarot, and it looks like this by Michael Tierra and Candice Cantin. I'm probably pronouncing that terribly wrong. So I've been away for a while because I got a bit sensitive to negative comments, and I felt like if I'm getting more negative feedback than positive, what's the point in doing this? Because I'm doing them for free, and just because I want to share something I like doing. So if you don't like it, you do not have to watch. And if you do, it's always nice to show appreciation by liking videos sometimes. So I like all videos that I watch and enjoy, just because it's a small thing to give back to the person who is sharing. So, but I know everybody is not comfortable with that, or don't feel like it, and we all do as we please. But I've decided to try doing these readings a little bit longer. So we'll see where this lands. I have shuffled these decks before, so what's left is to call in the spirits for Virgo. And to see what the cards had to say. Ooh, this was a nice one. The first card that comes up is Six of Cups. So this is a very, very nice energy. It's a bit nostalgic and it's very sweet, and six is connected to the lover. So we are feeling nostalgic about a lover from the past, and this is someone that, since in the picture here we see like a boy and a girl, so it's like two kids. So it's the kind of love where you like each other, not just for the you like each other in like an innocent way. It's some kind of unconditional love, and it's a person who, if you did not love them, you would still value them as a friend, because it's an unselfish love. It's a very high form of love, I think, where you love someone not just because of the romance they can give you, but you just decide to love them because they are them. And here we have the High Priestess. So this is really someone that you connect to, because if you are watching this, I'm guessing that you are kind of a spiritual person, or someone who feels like to explore the unknown and stuff like that, and I think this person is on the same vibe, because here we have like the High Priestess, and in the normal deck it's like the Hierophant, so it's sort of a teacher, but here because it's the High Priest, they want to put the weight on that is learning, because when we meet someone that we connect to like this, they are bound to learn us something about lives and ourselves. And sometimes people come into our lives to kind of give us a lesson or to deepen our connection with ourselves and the world. And the herb that we can see here is sage, and this is this is also something that we use to connect to kind of the other side. So this is a very person with a very high vibe here that you are missing. But since the Hierophant card came out, so it can be that you're missing them because they are currently learning some kind of lesson, or they are prioritizing to dive deeper into themselves. But we'll see where this goes. Very nice beginning, Virgo. What else for Virgo? So we have the Ten of Cups here. So this is a person that both you and them probably wants this this love situation together, because the Ten of Cups is usually this happy relationship, two happy people who are doing their best, putting their best foot forward, valuing each other, and also having a deep emotional connection. And you can see here it's sunshines and rainbows and stuff like that. But in this card, the Ten of Cups here is built on a it's not a very strong foundation, because then the cups would be the other way around. This is very easy to this can easily fall. And I know, because I know this deck, that this card talks about love as a pipe dream, like a dream that you can't really reach. And perhaps this nostalgia here you're feeling is that, well, this is a person I miss and I love them to death, but could we really be this happy? And I think this is like a fear you have, because I want to see the other cards before I say something about this, because when a love is this nice, perhaps you know, this this lifestyle dream that we see in magazines, perhaps that is not the real dream life, the one we read about in newspaper, where we are supposed to where the person is supposed to give us material things, or unless if they're good enough, or if we don't have sex this often, it's not good enough. And there are a lot of fairy tale romancing going on in newspaper and in movies these days, and most of us don't live those lives. I mean, we struggle with a lot of things, like our health, and with jobs, and we have people around us that need us, and we have our emotion, and let's face it, we're all a bit fucked up, I guess, in different things. And so perhaps we cannot have like this perfect love here, is what I'm thinking. But it's perfect, it might be perfect in its imperfection as well. And as a side note, the herb in this card here is marijuana, so it might be that one person is smoking pot, and we're fearing that because they do that, it will negatively impact the relationship and we can't be happy. But we'll see where this goes. The next card is Queen of Cups, so I guess this the female in this, the one who identifies herself as a female or whatever, or is a woman, is feeling very much love here, because we have the Queen of Cups and she's holding a cup and it's water in the background, and she's sitting here in her red clothes that signals passion. And she looks kind of, we can see here that it's like a person that you've always kept in your heart. You have the same dress here like a kid, and you're still sitting here with your red dress and thinking about this person. But this other person has this high quest here at the moment. But we'll see, because since this is coming up, it's probably something that's about to happen in this love story, since the cards want to tell you about it. And here we have the Ace of Wands. So as I said, something is going to happen here, and it's like the hand of God or the hand of destiny coming here through the clouds, and putting a spark to this, igniting it again. And I think it's because you have realized that you long for this person. That is why it's kind of resurfacing. I want to see the following card because I'm curious. Too many cards. I just want the one, please. So we have two aces now. It is something about this that is about to come up again. The passion is coming up here with the Ace of Wands, which is fire. And then we have the Ace of Cups. The essence of love or emotions is resurfacing. And we have love. So passion and love is coming up again for you too. To me, this is like someone's coming here and telling you, don't let this person go just because he doesn't fit into your your picture of how a love relationship is supposed to look like. Sometimes we have those expectations of another person because of fear, because we want our surroundings to think that we have like the perfect relationship, or we met this perfect guy. And sometimes there are people around us who have for like a habit to criticize other people's relationships and spouses, perhaps because they're not happy in their own. And I've also found that people that you think have, or the most happiest lives, this beautiful man and this beautiful woman living together in this house, and they got two perfect kids, and they're doing all these nice things, and then you find out that, well, the husband is actually gay, and he hasn't been interested in this woman for years, and he refuses to break up. That's just one example. And what I'm trying to say with this is that nobody's relationship is going to be perfect. And if we found someone that we care so much about, that we love them like in an unselfish way, and that we still can't let them go, and we're still feeling this passion and love, perhaps we should do something about it, or at least let them in if they're trying. I don't know if this has ever been like if this is just a thought that you both have played with, should we be in a relationship or not because we like each other so much, or have you tried and failed once? I don't know. But times change and people change, and sometimes when the love is still there, we can't really help what we feel. So the next card is the Three of Wands. So this is again a card of waiting here. Some of you is kind of waiting for the other person to return. I think it's been some time, but now we can see them coming closer here in the horizon. The Queen of Cups is sitting here waiting on this beach here, having her back turned to the water, and suddenly we can see the ship coming in here over the same ocean. And Two of Wands is often like a choice. Which one should you choose here? And here you have 3 wands, but you have chosen this one wand here, or this one person. So you seem to be very determined to give this lover a chance. Because you can't really help it. Perhaps you're dreaming about them too at night, and at daytime you're thinking, what's the point? But then you're trying to meet new people, but nobody compares. And the next card here we have the Page of Cups. So and now we're starting to admit to ourselves that we are in love, and perhaps it's because this is also like a very young and innocent kind of love energy, where it's like when you're a teenager and you fall in love and you know you're silly and everything, you keep writing their name on papers and drawing the name in the sand or whatever, and every time the phone rings you hope it's them. Like, this is this kind of energy. So this is really, I think this is really nice. This is being open to love and giving love a chance again with this person, even though, and this is very courageous, because I feel like you're still kind of waiting, but just admitting to yourself that you love them and not shutting your heart down. Because when we grow up and we have our heart broken a few times, it's very easy to become a bit hard and forget about this nonsense called love. But mustn't forget that even if it sometimes hurts, it's also one of the most beautiful things in life, and we can't really have because it matters so much. It's bound to hurt in periods, but it doesn't mean it's bad, okay? And it's just because we care often. If it's not like an abusive situation, then it's something different, where we need to put ourselves safe. And here we can see that you have been waiting and waiting, and finally they are coming. And they are also in this kind of Cups energy here, Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. So this innocent love here that we have in the start, where you two were kids, you're still feeling very young at heart when you are with this person and when you come together, because the Knight and the Page of Cups are very young. Perhaps some of you who listens are young and like teenagers, but I think most of you are probably older. But it doesn't matter, because now we have everybody but the King of Cups. But I feel like if we continue reading, he will probably come. And I know you are an earth sign, but we have all the elements within us. And this is just going to be like an emotional time for you. And I truly hope that this resonates with a lot of you, because I wish I were you, Virgo. Imagine beginning the spring with romantic feeling for a long lost love. Huh? Can't be much better. But just to clarify this a bit, I want to pull some additional cards from the Auspice Oracle Tarot. See if we have anything else that wants to be said to Virgo. I pretty much feel that this reading is done, but I'm drawing these cards for the other signs, so of course you should have one also, Virgo. It might be something that I haven't thought of. Here we have something. We have a woman, which is Isis, holding an eagle. And it says, flower of life. You're entering a fertile period in your life. You're guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control over how things will manifest and instead allow them to do so. Don't resist change. Instead, go with the flow and let it happen. Now is the time for your blossoming. And of course we will blossom when we are in this lovely page of cups energy here, and we will let love in. And don't try to control the outcome. As I said, you're very brave. Even if this person is busy, you are daring to wait for them and to still be open. So, pull one more. The Dark Healing Chamber. And we have this purple thing here. The most challenging task is to take courage in both hands and journey within to meet your own dark self and begin the healing task of bringing love, acceptance, and light to it. The sacred purpose of any enemy, within or without, is to push us to venture inwards and seek and heal the darkness within. And I think this is what the other person has been doing here, the one you're waiting for. They have some healing to do, and they need to do it by themselves. And but the beautiful thing here is to bring acceptance and light. I think this card here, these two cards, Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups, is bringing that light and love into the equation and helping this person to come out and live again with you. So this is all I have for you, Virgo. I will be back in May, and if you want to, you can listen to your other signs, moon and rising sign. It would be nice. Or I'll probably do like a twin flame reading around the next full moon. But take really good care, enjoy the spring, and stay in love. Bye.